Hi readers! So today we're going to be reading Blueberries on a Parade, Another Bug's Life, Volume 2. These are the Blueberry Scouts. They're not actual blueberries. Our troop salutes you, Francis. Said the leader of the Blueberries. All the color girls smiled, their biggest smiles. Francis the ladybug sat in his bed in the ant infirmary. He had rescued Princess Dot, the smallest blueberry, from a bird. That's how he had hurt his leg. And to honor you, we've added spots to our bandanas, said Teeny. And guess what else? Exclaimed Dot. We want to be our honorary blueberry troop. Den Mother. Francis squalled. Dot and the other blueberries thought Francis was a female because he was a ladybug. Wait a second, cried Francis. Just then Dr. Flora came in. Okay, let's run along, girls. The patient needs to rest. You can visit again later. A few days later, Dot and two of the other blueberries returned to Francis's room for a meeting. They were very excited as they giggled and talked to one another. Francis sighed. What do I know about being a den mother? He grumbled. How did I get stuck with this job? Dot raised her hand. May I start the meeting? She asked. I have something important to say. Yeah, all right, muttered Francis. We have another big surprise for you. Den Mother began Dot. To thank you and the other circus bugs for all that you've done, we are going to put together the best parade ever. And we want you to help us, Teeny added. Right, girls? Right, answered the other blueberries enthusiastically. Oh, great, thought Francis. Well, girls, he said, why don't you go outside and get started? I'll just take a little rest and join you later, okay? Okay, the blueberries cheered and they rushed over to Francis to give him a hug. Watch out for my leg, Francis cried, but it was too late. The girls were already piling onto his cast. Oops, sorry, Den Mother, said Dot, and the other blueberries tried to make Francis comfortable again. We've never held a parade before, Dot said. What do we do first? Francis tried hard to be patient. Why don't you start by making a nice little flag for the parade outside? Hey, yay! Hey, yay! Exclaimed Dot. Thanks for the great idea. The next day, the blueberries met to happily made plans for the first ever blueberry parade. They decided they would march from the blueberry clubhouse to the banquet hall. There, the parade would end with a big party. But the hardest party part would be making the flag. They wanted to make it extra special to please Francis, but none of the designs they came up with seemed quite right. I know, Dot suggested finally. Let's each make our own special decoration to put on the flag. The other blueberries loved the idea. Soon they were sticking bright bits of flower petals, pebbles, and leaves on the flag with tree sap. When they were finished, the flag looked wonderful. The blueberries were just getting ready to show the flag to Francis when they heard a splat. The flag had been hit by a chunk of berry. "What's happening?" cried Dot. Splat! Another glob of juice hit the flag. The blueberries scrambled to save their flag, but it was too late. There was bright red juice all over it. Suddenly, the girls heard laughing. They turned to see the boys in a berry troop grinning at them. "Those mean boys!" exclaimed Teeny. "They always ruin everything. Now what are we going to do?" "Let's go ask our den mother," Dot suggested. "Francis will help us." A little while later, the blueberries stood sadly around Francis's bed. They were holding their stained flag. "The boys and berries did it," Dot sobbed. They looked so upset Francis couldn't help but feel sorry for her. "Poor girls," he thought. "Maybe I can help them out a little." "Okay, blueberries," Francis exclaimed. "You want to keep those boys and berries out of your antenna?" "Yeah," cried the blueberries. "Then listen to your den mother." Francis commanded if we all worked together, we could still have the parade and teach those boys and berries a lesson. Over the next several weeks, the blueberries met with Francis. He helped them make a new flag. He also told them they needed to get ready in case the blueberry boys and berries attacked again. "The key is to outsmart them," Francis told the girls, "and I think I know how." Then he told me all about his plan. Well, on the day of the parade, Francis was finally able to get out of bed. After wishing the blueberries good luck, he went to join the other circus bugs to wait for the parade to begin. But the boys and berries were ready too. They had put juice along the parade path so the blueberries would slip in it. The boys hid nearby waiting for the parade to pass by. Suddenly the boys and berries heard the sound of the parade, but it wasn't anywhere near them. "Hey!" cried one of the boys. "What's going on?" The boys and berries ran into the road. They slipped and slid in their own berry juice. They had never been tricked. The blueberries had chosen another route. Meanwhile, the blueberries had begun marching along the other side of a nearby hill. The boys and berries would not be able to ruin their flag this time. Francis sat proudly among the circus bugs and watched the parade approach. "Look at that great bag, he declared to his friends. Isn't it great? The Blueberries stopped in front of Francis and saluted him. Well done, girls, Francis said. The Blueberries cheered. Francis smiled and shook his head. Those little blueberries sure had grown on him. Maybe being a dead mother wasn't so bad after all, he thought. I think this is a note. Let's read it. Poor Francis already figures that since he's called a ladybug, he's a lady. A girl, a female like me, but he's not. I told Francis he should just start telling people he's a beetle, which he is. He said that ladybugs are not your average beetles. It seems there are thousands of different kinds of ladybugs, and they come in lots of different colors and patterns. Francis even met a ladybug with stripes once. Francis was proud to be a ladybug. He'd just rather be called the gentleman bug instead. Till next time, Dot. The end. That was the story, The Blueberries on Parade. A Bug's Life. If you like this story, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and tell your friends to do the same. And if you did, make sure to do that. So, bye guys. Bye.